guys, what's going on? It's your boy Majora Boy and welcome back to another video. Now a few months ago, Oculus had released the world's first all-in-one VR headset, the Oculus Go. What that means is that the Oculus Go has its own CPU, GPU and storage, which is very cool, but that doesn't mean that the Oculus Go has its own downsides. But let's start off the video with the overview of the Oculus Go. The Oculus Go's shell is made out of a plastic material with a muted grey color, and also this is the lightest and most comfortable VR headset I've ever used. The Go weighs in at 486 grams, which is stupid light, but at the same time being very durable. The Go is rocking Qualcomm's 821 Snapdragon processor with integrated graphics. Now the 821 is nothing in comparison to the latest Android phones, as the 821 processor and its graphics are from 2016. But the 821 inside the Oculus Go has got an overclocked CPU and GPU, which gives the Go some respectable performance. The Go comes in two storage options. The base model of 32GB at $199 and 64GB at $250. The Oculus Go has a 5.5-inch LCD display with a resolution of 1280 x 1440 per eye, which makes the total resolution come to 2560 x 1440, which outright puts the Vive and Rift to shame in resolution. Now the same can't be said for the refresh rate, as the screen can only go from 60Hz to 72Hz. The refresh rate on the Go is handled pretty well, as not even a single time did I feel motion sick using the Oculus Go. But for a VR device, 90Hz and above is the way to go. Now the Go's biggest problem is its battery life, which comes in around 2.5 hours, which gets even further decreased if you're playing any VR games. Because of this, the Oculus Go is a device you want to keep charged at all times, as it takes full 3 hours to get the Oculus Go fully charged up. The Oculus Go has some pretty good speakers which put the audio directly into your ears. But the best way to use the headset is by plugging in a pair of headphones through the included 3.5mm headphone jack. Now the Oculus Go is only restricted to 3 degrees of movement, which means that the Go can easily track your head movements but cannot determine if you're moving ahead or going backwards or side to side, like the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive, which has 6 degrees of movement. To set up the Go, press down on the power button to turn on the Go. After this step, the Go will ask you to connect your phone to it. Once you connect your phone using the Oculus app, your Go is all ready to use. After this, you don't even need your phone for anything. Now the Oculus Go has some pretty impressive games on it which don't look graphically that good but are really fun to play. The first one is Hardlight Blade, which is a hack and slash arcade styled game. The gameplay is fun with cool weapons like the throwable axe and lightsaber. The goal of the game is to cut down different types of enemies and make a high score, while evading enemy fire and exchanging blows with other blade wielders. You could easily compare this game to Space Pirates, and due to its fun arcade styled gameplay and similarity to Space Pirates, this is personally my favorite game on the system. The second game is Dead and Buried. It is a wave-based combat game in which you'll have to gun down waves of ghouls and humans to make a high score. This game really emphasizes on your aim, as the weapon you have is a western-styled revolver which has limited bullets and takes time to reload. The game gets really challenging as you progress, as the enemies you fight become faster and stronger. Now there are other games which are much better than the ones I mentioned on the Oculus Store, like End Space, which is an amazing space shooter, Death Horizon, which is basically the Arizona Sunshine of the Oculus Go, and The Well, which is a beautiful open world fantasy RPG. Media consumption on the Oculus Go is 50-50, and here is why I say that. You see, due to the Fresnel lenses in the Go, you can get a very big curved screen in a 5.5-inch display while consuming media, which is a good thing, as the lens make you feel like you're watching a movie or a video in a theater. But due to the display having a slightly low pixel density, HD videos look a bit grainy, which is not awful, but when you're viewing media in 1080p, you want it to be crisp. Now when it comes to 360-degree experiences on the Oculus Go, there is only one which is the best, and that is the Lara Croft Tomb Raider experience, which puts you into the shoes of Lara Croft, who's being chased by Trinity soldiers. The reason this experience is so good is because there are a few moments in the experience where you have to become Lara Croft. whether it's unlocking doors or climbing ruins. Personally, I really like the Oculus Go as it is a really fun device which gives an amazing experience. The Oculus Go does have its own problems, slight heating of the headset while playing games, and a very small battery life. If Oculus can fix these issues, then there's nothing stopping the Go from becoming the best VR headset out there. So is it actually worth the $200 price tag? Absolutely. There is no VR headset on the market that is going to be giving you an experience and graphical performance like the Oculus Go at such a cheap price. If you want to get into the VR world, then the Oculus Go is the best choice you have right now on the market. But if you want to do some hardcore VR gaming, I would suggest not to get the Oculus Go and wait it out till the next generation comes out, or rather get yourself an Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive. But then the question arises, what components should I get for my PC? Well, I've already covered that topic in a previous video on my channel, so I'll have a link down in the description below if you're interested in it. Also, big shout out to my big brother Shardul for sending me the Oculus Go, because without him, this video wouldn't have been possible. Well guys, that was the video. Tell me down in the comments below what do you think about the Oculus Go. And if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a big fat thumbs up on the video. But if you loved it, then please subscribe to the channel to see more content just like this one. And as always, I'll be signing off for today and I'll see you in the next one.